What's up, guys? I'm DK Wrestler, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to redeem your NFT Funko Pops. So let's get right to it. So this is a video that I definitely have been wanting to do for quite a while now, considering that I've been doing Funko NFTs for almost a year now. I have redeemed a couple of pops from time to time, but I thought this time, while redeeming this Funko Pop I'm about to redeem, that I would do it as a full-on tutorial video, especially if you are new to the Funko NFT community and have never been through this process before. So I guess the first things first, you need to sign into your Drop account. It'll say sign in with Drop right on the top right corner of your screen on whatever browser you are using, which we'll be clicking that right now, or at least on my end, we'll be attempting to click that right now. There is a sign in with email, but with me, it automatically does it, but you might have to sign in with an email and the password, or you're set up to some sort of social media platform like Google or Facebook, and it automatically does it like the way that I did. But then something that I should show you before actually going through the process in Drop is going through the Atomic Hub website. And the reason that I want to show you the Atomic Hub website is the possibility that you might have bought your redemption token on the website if, let's say, you tried getting some packs for a certain pop and you could not get it, so you just ended up buying it outright on the Atomic Hub website, which right here, we're actually looking at the pop we are going to be redeeming today for the redemption token here, which is the Hungry Hippo from the Retro Toys lineup. So my co-host MD Shady wanted this pop. We ended up pulling it during our video, and now it is redemption time as of last Thursday, and we have basically almost an entire month, I believe, but let's just get it over and done with before I forget, and then these tokens get burned and that you can never redeem it. So I'm just showing you this because if you had bought it off Atomic Hub, then I gotta mention it to you that you need to transfer it over to your Drop account, which transferring over items will be in a separate video. So unfortunately, I can't really show you guys exactly how that process is. But I will mention, if let's say redemption period is coming up very soon for a drop that you are hoping to redeem a pop for, make sure that if you have a card on Atomic Hub, considering that you can open up packs on Atomic Hub, to transfer over that card over to your Drop account, because then the snapshot process needs to take place on Drop and it won't work on Atomic Hub. So if you don't transfer over that card from Atomic Hub to Drop, then the snapshot process will not work properly and that you won't actually be able to redeem the pop. But now we are back on the Drop website, and of course you do see the little diamond there with the number 1 on it, and that's because it shows that I can redeem one Funko Pop right now. But I will show you, of course, the different cards that I have, because I wanted to show you guys exactly what the card initially looks like for Hungry Hippos. So here is what the initial card would look like. Obviously, it would say legendary, and you need to have this obviously in your account in order for the snapshot to happen. And then when the snapshot happens, then you get a nice little coin that looks something like this that would appear in your account after the snapshot process has taken. So that is what the redemption coin obviously looks like for Hungry Hippo. I believe it's different colors for the different pops that are involved for each of the sets. So in this case, it's more of a bronze color, but of course, what we want to do is redeem this item. And like I mentioned, there is the little diamond right there with the number 1, and it gives you the list of the different upcoming redemptions that have yet to happen. And of course, the Hasbro Retro Toys is the one item that we have here in our selection. We have one thing to redeem, that is that Hungry Hippo, which we have technically until May 19th, 2023 to redeem it. But like I mentioned, we might as well do it now, especially for this video for you guys today. So let's click on on that redeem button. And when this happens, it will show exactly what you have. So it says redemption tokens must be used before May 19th, 2023 at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. Tokens will remain in your account afterwards, but will not be redeemed. So basically what they're saying there is that every time you have a redemption token, you have to cash it in within a certain time. And if you don't, there's a process that's called basically being burned. Therefore, you aren't able to actually redeem it. So you have to remember the dates of when you are supposed to redeem your NFT Funko Pops, because if you don't, then you can't simply redeem it. So here on my screen, we have the Hungry Hippo. We have the token. This was actually the first time, though, for the Funko NFTs that I've actually been through the snapshot process, because all the other tokens that I've gotten and that I've cashed in have basically been from Atomic Hub, and then I transfer over. So here we go. We're going to do this right now. And on the top right corner, you do have the redemption summary. It shows everything that you are trying to redeem, and it shows the estimated ship target, which in this case will be Q4 of 2023. And unfortunately, I do not live in the United States, for the sake that if you're a US resident, it is free shipping for the Funko NFTs. But because I live in Canada, or in this case, any other country around the world, cannot have free shipping with the NFT Funko Pops. Of course, I am from the country of Canada, so you need to look for your specific country. In my case, it's Canada, and you can see when that switched over that it says number of items 1. The shipping would have been $25 US, but there is a $5 discount. Therefore, it is now $20 US to basically cash out and redeem this Funko NFT Pop. So you're going to want to press continue right after. And I should mention, since I don't know the next time we will be making another one of these kinds of videos, is that I believe if you have more than one Funko Pop and you are from outside of the US, I believe it is not 20 US for that. It keeps going down, I believe, $5 increments less. So if it is $15 for another one, then I think the other one is 10. I could be wrong though, but I know if you have two, there is another $5 increment when it comes to the second one. So it's a little bit cheaper for the second one, and not paying a total of 40 US for shipping out 2 pops, it would be 35. So we are going to press the continue button. We're going to wait for that to load. And right here, it is going to show all of the shipping info. So you're going to have to obviously have the country that you're from, whether it's from the US or you are from Canada like me, or some other country around the world. You're going to want to put your first name, your last name, and of course your street address. And if you live in an apartment, you put the number, or if you live, let's say, in an upper or lower, you got to put that in there too. The city, and then the state, or in this case here in Canada, the province, and then the zip code if you're in the States, or postal code is what it's called here in Canada. You're going to type all that out, and then you're going to press continue. But of course, I'm not going to obviously show you guys my address, so I'm going to do this quickly, and then after I press continue, I'll show you guys what to do next. All right, so after you had pressed continued when you wrote your name and your address down, there is of course your payment options. So obviously the top one is if you have Google Pay, then you can go through the process of Google Pay, which I don't have Google Pay, so unfortunately I don't know how that goes, whether you type in some sort of thing or something automatically happens. Or you can put your credit card or debit card number, whether it's from your local bank, or if you do have a credit card, let's say from like Visa or MasterCard, then you type in all that, put in the expiry date of your card, and of course the 3-digit code that is on the back of your specific debit or credit card. All right, so after you had put down your method of payment, it will show you a review of where you are shipping it to, and it shows when the estimated target is and how much it had cost, with obviously the number for your payment method. But on your screen right now, everything's blocked because I don't want you guys to know my address and my method. But it shows a little bit of an agreement, and then you're going to want to press I acknowledge the redemption terms and EULA. and then you press the button of redeem. All right, and then it shows success. Your redemption has been completed. View the details of this transaction in your activities. So you view the details, and then it'll show right at the top there, redemption, and then the series that it's from, and that it's one redeemable, and that you were able to basically do that. It will give you more info, especially on the status of what your item is going through. So in this case, it is obviously processing, the redemption ID number, and then the date that it was redeemed. So obviously, as I'm recording this, which is April 24th, 2023, and that it is an estimated shipping of Q4 2023. And through this processing time, you actually are able to edit your info in case, let's say, you're in the process of moving before this gets shipped out in Q4 of 2023. So you're able to change that before that happens. And then, of course, once again, it does show a list of what exactly you redeemed. So in our case, it was the Pop Hungry Hippo, the legendary for the Retro Toys set. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video of how to redeem an NFT Funko Pop, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Hopefully very soon. It's a new NFT video. 1, 2, 3. I'm out of here.